And we're back. Welcome out there to all you horror homies. Our last entry dealt with a film released at the turn of the century. Well, my story did not continue until the 2010s, a time post when torture porn horror had become part of the norm thanks to the Saw franchise. A time when found footage horror was taking the masses by storm thanks to Paranormal Activity and films like Chronicle. So, in order to innovate my story, in order to push forward and break free from all the schlock that surrounded me, we went more meta than we had previously. Scream 4 brings back Neve Campbell as an older, but possibly wiser, still haunted Sidney Prescott, who returns to Woodsboro, still haunted by everything I laid down upon her. You meet her niece, Jill. You meet several other characters / victims. You see the return of a now married Gail Weathers, married to Deputy, now Sheriff, Dewey Riley. While Dewey has settled nicely into his role in my absence, Gail feels the pull to once again enter a world under her control. As soon as my spree begins anew, she finds herself at odds within herself. Should she play the dutiful wife, or should she step out of her own shadow and set forth anew into the role of intrepid investigative reporter and accept the consequences that may very well come with that decision? Sydney has tried to move on. She's really tried. She's written a book about dealing with post-traumatic stress that has come from her experiences. But she cannot escape the inevitable pull into the murder mystery. As people begin to drop, and they drop in such brutal fashion, it brings about reminiscing of my first jaunt, where guts are on full display, and not even the likes of the inquisitive and determined detectives portrayed by Anthony Anderson and Adam Brody can stop me from leaving violence and ferocity in my wake. The rules have changed. This isn't just an ordinary sequel. It's a potential revival. It's a revolution. So anyone is fair game. As one particular character trying to play any card finds out when they find themselves at the wrong end of my blade. It's an entry that's often misunderstood, but perfectly reflects the era in which it was released. Wrapping up with a climax that teaches those who want to enter the spotlight by any means possible may fall harder and faster than they believe they can. The franchise would again, my story again, would lay dormant, but in wait for its next entry, not to come truly until the year 2022. Thanks in no small part to Skydance. Yeah, there may have been that television series that took place between my fourth and fifth tale, but because we're going to consider that an alternate universe story, and though I may travel the multiverse when I feel like it, it has no effect on the greater mythos that I leave in my wake. We're coming toward the end, for now, of my story as it currently stands. But don't think, even after this ends, that you've seen the last of me. Scream 4 stands to this day as a testament to how horror needs to continually evolve in order to court its audience to come back to theaters or to watch it on streaming, to spread the word of mouth that if you find yourselves within my shadow, I may strike at any time and cut you down. Many franchises out there have tried and failed to continue without evolution. And that's why they, some of them, to this day, lay in limbo. I refuse to go down that path forever and remain without my continual legacy being shared. Thank you for watching this entry. While this may seem tame compared to other entries, believe me, when I returned, it was even more brutal because I was even more bloodthirsty after being left forgotten in the memories of those I had bestowed the gift of terror upon. Remember, horror is not just a month, it's a feeling. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy this content and you'd like to see more, please check out this doofus's channel, DBZALLSTAR, on YouTube. He's also on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Blue Sky as either #1 Animaniac or Animaniac1. And apparently, he's some sort of affirmation administrator in the Omnibuds Cafe Facebook group. Above all else, until I complete my tale, lay in wait for me. Stay healthy, stay safe, and be well.